Now, I know that all of our definitions are going to vary. Our definitions of wellness will vary from one person to the next. I know that. But I think it's safe to say that we all want the same outcome. To always be able to do the things we love to do, right? On our terms. No matter how many candles end up on our birthday cake. Ladies and gentlemen, I've spent 28 years, the last 28 years of my life, helping people do just that. Helping them live their lives now so that they can live the way they want to 30, 40, 50, even 60 years down the road, right? So he got an idea. He built a gym in his garage out of wood. Yeah, he went to all the scrap piles in the small town. He went to the dumpsters and places where they were building homes and whatnot. He collected wood, 2x4s, 2x6s, and plywood. And he built a gym. He built, I'll never forget, it had a bench press, a squat rack, a pulley system, an upright shoulder press, all out of wood and baling wire. He had an old rusty handheld saw that he would go in there and do this. He built this thing. And here's what he did. He would go out there and bust his tail in that gym. He'd work out, pump iron, and do curls and bench press for an hour and a half. And then you know what he'd do? He'd go get on the scale. And what would happen? It'd either go down or stay the same. Most of the time it went down. So here's what he would do. Oh, he's got it covered. He'd go in the kitchen, open 2 to 3 cans of soup, and drink them right out of the can. Forget the water, forget heating it up. And then he'd wash it down with a half a gallon of milk. He came to the amazing realization that he had built something much more profound and powerful than a little gym made of wood. Over all of these struggles, he had built integrity, character, perseverance, toughness, and the biggest thing of all, passion. Not only passion for his health and his wellness, more so passion for helping others build theirs. Guess where that guy is today? He's standing right in front of you telling his story. And I want you to know that although we may be on opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to what we're trying to achieve, I think you can see we're a heck of a lot closer than you think. When you want to reach your goals, you want to increase the percentages of which you reach your goals, your successes. Tell as many people as you can what your goals are. I mean, share it, run your mouth as much as possible. Share your goals. It's hard, isn't it? It can be hard because what you're really doing is telling people something with which you struggle. I have a hard time with this. That's hard to swallow, and it's hard to tell somebody. Which is also the same thing as sharing your challenges. Here's my first challenge. I've got 3 of them for you today. Here's my first one. Find someone, what is this, Friday, April the 20th? Find somebody by next Monday. That gives you 2 good days. Find someone with whom you can share your goals and challenges. This is powerful, folks. And when you find that person, set a time where you guys are going to talk and you guys are going to meet every week. Set that like it's everything, like it's an appointment. You're going to be surprised what happens. You might even get a group together. As many people as you can. But the challenge I give you is find that one person. Have the heart. You guys have a lucky number? You guys have lucky numbers? Well, I'm going to give you a new one. Actually, keep the one you have. I'm going to give you another one. Lucky number 23. What is that? By the 23rd day of your prenatal life, you're not even born. By the 23rd day, your heart beat for the very first time. Boom, boom, bam. It's on now. Think about this now. That split second, your heart accepted the unconditional commitment to take care of you for the rest of your life. Here's the most amazing part about this. it's going to do so regardless of how you treat it. That's a heck of a relationship, isn't it? Well, it would be as long as we reciprocate and give back. What is the key to any a healthy relationship? Whether it's business, personal, spiritual, what's the key? What do we have to make it work? Communication. We've got to talk. Your heart speaks to you every day. Here's what I have to tell you. Here's challenge number 2. You guys know how to take a heart rate? Start taking your heart rates, not just when you exercise, but it takes 6 seconds. I take a heart rate for 6 seconds and add a 0. That's a good one. Do you remember when we were little, we were kids, and if you got caught staring at someone, or somebody staring at you, what would they say? Take a picture, it lasts longer. Well, unlike algebra, this is something we're actually going to use, right? And it's true. What I'm talking about is visualization. It's the most powerful, yet underused ability we have as humans. Do you guys ever visualize? Okay, challenge. Here's another challenge. Challenge number 3. Take 1 minute a day. 1 minute a day and see what you want to be. You have to seclude yourself. You really do. And that cell phone, no, you got to leave it there. Somebody's going to text you and they're going to say, "What are you doing?" "I'm visualizing." No. You get in a quiet place. See what you want to be. And I'm talking about, you don't have to picture what you want to look like. That's a good one. But how about how you want to feel? How about a positive experience or a positive family event you've been to? Something positive. Your brain loves pictures. That's why we dream. When we think of things, don't we see pictures? We relive events. Give your brain what it wants, but lead the way. Guys, this is what we have to concentrate on. Visualization. See what you want to be, and then here it is. Bring it to life. Bring it to life. Add sound, pictures, colors. Feel the wind. Are you in the sun? Are you in the mountains? Where are you? Feel the wind. This is how you communicate and bring your life to a much more positive path. I'm telling you guys, you know how many times I've visualized standing up here in front of you? Probably 45 to 50. And it's always one of two things. It's either just as good as it was or it's better. Free your body. What do I mean? There are 3 things that can rob you of your natural energy. Now, I'm not going to get into chemistry, don't worry. 3 things. Pain, eating poorly, and thinking negatively. How many of you think that pain is a natural part of exercise? It's not. It should never be. You maybe should exercise from a seated position. There is a way to modify your exercise so that you do not have pain. Because I promise you this, pain is a guarantee something is wrong. And if you keep exercising with pain, guess what's going to happen? It's going to exacerbate into something else. It's all about moving the way you want. Don't you want your mobility back like you had when you were 20? You can have that. You can have that. I'm telling you can have. I've worked with too many people and taught them how. But it never involves exercising with pain. 0. You see that 5-2 method? You guys see that? Like, what is that guy talking about? When you're doing resistance exercises, this is a good one. This is the one I wanted to give you. It doesn't matter if it's a weight exercise, a body weight exercise, a core. It doesn't matter if it's your chest, your shoulders, your tri. It doesn't matter. All resistance exercises, you should take 5 minutes. 5 seconds for each repetition. Now think about that for a minute. 3, 2, 1. The two pauses. I implement change. Change is a slippery slope. Because what happens with change, when you feel like you need change, you almost get to the point where your emotional tank and your motivation tank is empty. So I don't want you to get to that point. When I build a program for someone, everybody I work with, we're always doing something different every day, every week. Why? Because we want to keep it interesting for the mind, but we also want to keep it interesting for the body. Change early and change often. Guys, I'm talking about your food and your exercise. Take a different walking path. Change your repetitions. Change the order of exercise. If you're used to doing a certain amount of exercises from 1 through 8, go 8 through 1. Reverse the order. Change your rest time between your sets. Change your repetitions. Go to a different gym. Get a partner. Take a different walking path. Take a different aerobics class. Change early and change often. Now here's the most important part about implement change. Journal your journey. We all of us, we all have a formula for success. And there's going to be something different from one person to the next. When you change something, write it down. I did this, or I did this. You wake up the next day, whoo, I lost 2 pounds. Or I gained 2 pounds. It could go the other way. You're going to start figuring out what works for you. It's the only way to do it. Don't assume that if it worked for somebody else, it works for you. If you start journaling what you do and how it affected your body, I ask my clients every time they come in, how you feel? How you doing? How's that shoulder? How's your back? How's your energy? What'd you eat today? Because I'm building my own journal for these folks. But I have them build it as well. This is how you find your formula to get to where you want to be. Tell your story. There's going to be someone out there that is going to benefit from what you tell them. You may not know it, but there's even a higher chance that you're going to actually change someone's life. It'll be a life changer. I'm going to close with the one thing that I feel is the most important ingredient, the most important variable that we all need to live as long and as well as we can. Love. Love for, of course, those close to you, your family, your friends, right? Yeah, that's part of it. But also love for those you don't know. You see people, you hear people having a tough time, maybe on social media, maybe in the news. We have enough of that, don't we? Love for them. Love for what you do. Love for life. And you know what the biggest love of all is? Love for yourself. Folks, when you have love like that, and you add and mix it in with what I've taught you here today, you will always make tomorrow fit. And lifelong wellness will be yours. Thank you. You've been awesome. God bless.